Gusto ba sumagot ni? Sandali, ang malinaw lang po, Secretary Pangandaman, stay po yung budget ng DepEd, kaya lang siya lumitaw na siya pa rin yung mataas kasi nabawasan yung budget ng DPWH. Yun po yung malinaw doon.
Tanong ko lang po kung natuloy po yung zero subsidy for Philhealth under the approved budget.
Good morning po. Clarification lang po, ibig sabihin yung 10 billion po na budget ng DepEd, na ibalik po iyon para dun sa...
Hindi po, bawal po tayo magdagdag sa bicameral committee report. Kung ano po yung pinasa ng Kongreso, yun po. Hahanapan na lang po natin ng pondo sa pag-i-implement natin sa execution ng budget. Maybe Secretary Rector would like to.
Yes, that's correct. I think the President wants to prioritize the additional spending on education, which is found in the unprogrammed portion of the budget. So if there are excess revenues, we will immediately release that part of the budget. But I'd like to say also that this is the first time in our history that you have both the education sector and the capital outlay sector of the DPWH and the DOTR to hit ₱1 trillion. So that would augur well for the economy's growth for 2025.
So meaning po, kaya tumaas yung budget ng DepEd dahil nabawasan yung DPWH, para lang masabi na mas mataas.
Yung sinasabi po kasi natin na budget ng DepEd, it remained the same.
Opo.
Pero yung tumaas po kasi when we compute education sector po ang pinag-uusapan natin doon. It's not just the budget of the Department of Education because you also have to consider may CHED po, education din po yan. TESDA, education din po yan. Marami pong yung mga SUCs natin, marami pong mga ahensya ng gobyerno na education din naman po yung yung kanilang mandato. Kaya po tumaas.
So ang malinaw po, gusto ba sumagot ni? Sandali, ang malinaw lang po, Secretary Pangandaman, stay po yung budget ng DepEd, kaya lang siya lumitaw na siya pa rin yung mataas kasi nabawasan yung budget ng DPWH. Yun po yung malinaw doon. Next question ko po, doon sa pagbaba po ng ating 2025 national budget at naialis po yung mga naisingit doon po sa BICAM na wala sa NEP, wala po sa Congress at Senate version, wala naman po bang sumamang mga loob ng mga senador at kongresista na may mga project pong naapektuhan doon po sa baba ng budget. Anyone can answer po.
Dati po siyang
Yes.
You know, it's the President that proposes the budget and the Congress disposes the budget and it is the executive or the President who executes the budget. Okay? So there is a process in budgeting, as we also mentioned. No? So, palagay ko, maayos naman yung budget for 2025, especially with the vetoed items. Sinigurado ng Presidente, yung may popondo natin, yung mga karapat-dapat, consistent with the Philippine Development Plan. Walang ambiguous projects. Walang mga proyekto na hindi sulit sa taong bayan, so to speak. And I just wanted to add also that even in the DPWH budget, meron dyan mga proyekto na school building. So maaring wala sa DepEd, education sector, nakalagay, multipurpose building. Alam ko dahil ako naging congressman ako, naging senador ako. So may mga pondo rin yan sa DPWH that have to do with education as well. No?
And I think we are all in agreement that it's important to have a budget, diba? All of us, that's why we went through that process because lahat po tayo, gusto natin magkaroon tayo ng budget sa darating na taon. Ayaw po natin ng reenacted budget. Dahil gusto po natin tumaas ang ating ekonomiya. Hindi po tayo pwede bumalik dun sa level natin this year kasi bababa po. We all agree also that while the government expenditure is just 22% of the GDP, it also still contributes to our economy. So maybe actually, I can ask RC to talk about ang implication po ng reenacted budget kasi I think importante po ngayon is that meron po tayong budget for 2025. Sir.
I think that has been explained by the President this morning sa speech niya, no? Explaining why reenacted budget is not an option for this administration.
Good morning po, ma'am, sirs. Tanong ko lang po kung natuloy po yung zero subsidy for Philhealth under the approved budget.
Again, pag wala na po sa enrolled bill, wala po siya. Hindi po natin pwede dagdagan yan.
Yung sa Intel and confidential funds po, was it lower from last year's? Kasi yung DBM, nagsabi po before na 16% lower siya for this year.
Hindi pa po namin nako-compute yung aggregate ng total CIF. We'll check it and we'll provide you at the proper time.
Ma'am, follow-up lang po sa PhilHealth. I understand kasi marami yung may concern dun sa zero subsidy ng PhilHealth, and I understand hindi naman siya pwedeng i-veto. So is there another way on to change?
Well, my understanding is that Congress did that because the budget for the corporate operating budget of PhilHealth is sufficient. So they have reserve funds of roughly 280 billion. They have a surplus of roughly 150 billion the last time I looked at it. They have investments of more than 400 plus billion. They will earn 200 billion in 2025. They will spend 150 billion. So they have adequate resources. Now, having said that, we in the Department of Finance next year, tututukan namin ang PhilHealth. We will make sure that we spend that budget better. Halimbawa, I'll give you an example. Maybe we should concentrate on the top 10 illnesses. Palagay ko, yun lang. Itaas natin 100%, 200% benefit package at the top 10 illnesses. Malaking pakinabang ng taong bayan dyan. So, I don't think you have to increase 9,000 case rates. Sa panganganak pa lang, ilan ang case rate? Di ba, alam ko sa panganganak, 2 lang eh. Cesarean at saka hindi cesarean, di ba? Di ba? So, we will tututukan namin ang PhilHealth next year.
Thank you, sir. Follow-up lang po dun sa conditional implementation. Aside from AKAP, meron pa po bang ibang program under conditional implementation?
Ay, yes po. 1, 2, hindi sir, marami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? Mag-ano po kami, we will distribute the veto message. We'll post it in our website. No, napirma na po, pero wala pa, hindi pa nila nalalabas sa, nila, sa office.
Ma'am, pwede bang pa-enumerate lang ng mga highlights, yung mga in general na,
Yung conditional? DSWD, AKAP. DSWD, OSEC also, yung Payapa at Masaganang Pamayanan Program, PAMANA. Sa DPWH, OSEC, yung Definition on Basic Infrastructure Program. Meron din po sa Office of the Ombudsman, Payment of Retirement Benefits and Pension, Release of Payment of Retirement Benefits and Pensions. Sa Department of Agriculture po on RCEF. Ay hindi, natanggal na pala to, no? Oo. Tapos, meron din po sa Judiciary, Supreme Court of the Philippines and the lower courts, Special Provision number 7 on maintenance and other operating expenses of the lower courts. Sa Calamity Fund, NDRRMF, National Disaster Risk Reduction, meron din pong special provision dyan na may conditional. DOF, BOC, yung Rewards and Incentive Fund. And then, sa Congress of the Philippines, Special Provision number 6, Availability of Appropriations and Cash Allocations.